Thank you.
Well, my next guest says she tried to get some answers by using, guess what? The thing you hate the most.
Oh, not a Ouija board. Don't say
Ouija board after realizing she may not have been the only leading lady in her high school place. Take a look at this.
The theater at my high school was really big. It also got really, really dark. So if you had to walk in there for some reason, it got really creepy. For the 4 years I was in high school, I basically lived in the theater. Most of the time I was in there twice a day for classes, and then I'd have rehearsal as soon as school was over. So we were there in the morning and we were there till late at night. I had heard some of the older kids talking about Abigail and blaming little things on her. But the more time I spent in the theater and felt the presence, the more I started to believe it. Some of the strange things that happened in the theater that I noticed, a lot of times if I was just sitting on the stage reading lines, it'd feel like someone was running their fingers through my hair. During a read-through, we were all sitting in a circle and we just kept hearing footsteps go behind us. I was playing with a ball one day by myself and I tapped it so it would roll across the room, and it completely stopped and it came all the way back to me, as if someone was actually playing ball with me. My junior year, I was performing in a show, and I was about to stand up and say my lines when I felt hands on the back of my shoulders. And there was nobody else on stage besides me and one other person. We decided that we wanted some answers. So one day we brought a Ouija board, and she said that her name was Hannah and that she was 6 years old and she was waiting for her mother to come get her. What I want to ask Sylvia is, who is Hannah and why is she there, and see if I could actually help her.
Please welcome Rachel to the show. There were a lot of other things you experienced, right?
Yes.
Friends, like what?
My junior year, I was doing a show actually with an audience in front of me, and there was only one other person on stage, and I was sitting there and I felt as if there were two hands on my shoulders. Yes, one on each side, and then it just went away and I went on with my lines. And then, like I said before, with the fingers in my hair, another girl that I was really close to, she'd be in the light booth by herself, and she'd always feel that in her hair. So
it's not Hannah, and please don't mess with the Ouija board anymore, promise me.
I'm sorry.
Her name is Jane or Janie.
Janie.
Yeah. I mean, she might have given you. See, a lot of times ghosts are, ghosts are not evil, but they're confused and they get real. And they'll give you false information, you're going to die tomorrow and all, and you open the door for all kinds of crazy stuff to come in. That's why.
And you do that when you start messing with this Ouija board,
Oh,
correct?
yeah, you open up all kinds of doors for crazy things.
Well, we just figured that would be kind of the best way to do it, because we were in, in the prop room backstage, but why of all places, my high school theater?
It can be anywhere, honey. I mean, land is land. You see what I mean?
So whatever could have been there before the high school was there.
Exactly. Land is land. It's all old land.
Is that where this child comes from? Is it a child?
Yeah, it's a child. Janie is her name. Janie.
How old is she?
She's about 12.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help her?
Tell her. Now, see where the name Hannah comes in. It's not exactly right. Her name was Hilda, but it was her mother.
Oh, okay.
So tell her, say, look, your mama Hilda is on the other side. Go. Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of kids died of whooping cough and, pneumonia, before penicillin came in.
Right. There was a big tornado, I think, in the early 1900s, and a lot of children died in it. It was another school, and we thought maybe she was attached to that.
She actually died of an illness.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like diphtheria or something that kids used to get all the time.
Okay.